Hello YouTube land, this is Portia E, aka Portia 4100. I am here to do a very quick lock tag, tagged by Kayajourney. Not personally, but I'm gonna do like she did, and she'll tag herself, so me'll tag myself. So here it is, 10 questions. Number 1, I started my YouTube channel for locks because I did not at the time see videos for very small and or beginner locks. When I started my videos, I started at about 5 or 6 months, and I went through the 1-year anniversary. So I wanted to encourage those that may not have seen videos for starter locks or the in-between. So I did videos during that time just to encourage those who may not have been around to see the videos, or those videos that may have been posted but were at that time no longer posted. So I did videos because of that. Number 2, the first people that commented on my first video were family and friends. 3, my most popular video on YouTube right now is probably my products video. Again, those videos were shot like over 5.5 years ago. Over 5 years ago. Or right at 4.5, over 5 years ago. Because now my locks are 5 years and 9 months. So I last shot videos when my hair was like a year old. So yeah, that's probably my most popular video, I guess. I'd probably have to rescan. I probably should have checked that. But that's probably one of my most popular videos. And again, I'm not popular at all on YouTube. I probably have 1 subscriber then, and still no subscribers now. So anyways, that was, so back then, that was my most popular video. Number 4, the hardest part of my journey was my first 3 weeks. I kept washing my hair out. So I just could not fathom going from week to week without washing my hair until I found a way through the girl who locked my hair for me. I found a way, she taught me how to like cleanse the scalp, like just to go in between, use a washcloth and my cleanser and go through like my scalp and cleanse that area, as well as a proper rinsing for that. So she taught me how to do that, so I was grateful for that. So after the 3 weeks, it was pretty simple until I then went through a period of dandruff, which was something that I never had. So that was a tough period in my lock journey. Again, very, very early on, within the first 2 months. And that lasted about 2 weeks. Like, it was crazy. And when I began to ask other people, like I had cousins and family and friends that were locked already. And they were like, yeah, you're going to go through that. Like, your scalp is transitioning now. Like, you went through one transition from the perm to natural, and now from your natural loose hair to your fro, and now from your fro to your twisted hair to obtain locks. So I went through that. Again, it lasted like 2 weeks, but I would say the first 3 weeks, and then leading through like the first 2 months, the second month. Those were like my most challenging times. Number 5, how did my family feel about my locks? My family was absolutely like ecstatic about my locks. They were very encouraging and very supportive, and they loved it. They loved that I was first of all, natural, because I may have been one of the last people in my family, like my immediate family, and as well as my like immediate cousins, like my first cousins, to go like natural. Yeah, it was crazy. I don't know why. But everyone else had already approached on that whole thing, and I was pretty much one of the last ones. So when I did go natural, and then when I locked, like everyone was like so supportive, like so happy, full of guidance, and it was absolutely amazing. Number 6, all of my locks are unique and some strange. Yes, to that question. Um, for several reasons, I'll just probably give you one. I don't have a head full of hair like a lot of people may have this like huge hair where each follicle has like tons of hair coming out of them. Well, not my hair. My hair is pretty thin. It always has been. Um, so I don't have like a head full of like huge locks to where I'm suffering retwisting or anything like that. Um, so my hair, I think, is unique in that way. Again, I don't have a head full of hair, so obviously it created not a head full of locks. What I have and what you see now is like amazing that any of it is up there, because I had so much damage from perm, from probably even bad dyes that I used or something back in the day, prior to me transitioning to natural. I had such a small amount of hair in the top crown of my head. It was like amazing. When the girl was doing my locks, she was like, oh my God, how am I going to like pull like any of this together? I had like, you could count the hairs up there. So for me to have like these flourishing lengths of hair up top is like totally amazing. So yeah, my hair is unique in all of that. Yes, I do have 2-headed dragons, probably 3-headed dragons, some of which I snipped and cut as I went on my journey. I started out with about 89 locks, and then I think 87, like within the first week. And then throughout the years, I combined, and I currently, at 5 years and 9 months, have 73 locks. So again, it's not like a head full of hair. Like I know some people who have like 200 locks, 150 locks. Like it's crazy. So yeah, I'm one of those who have very unique hair in that aspect. Like there's not a lot of hair there. So number 7, the locked YouTubers I could see myself hanging out with are pretty much anyone in the tri-state area. I live in the state of Connecticut, so anyone in the tri-state area who are lock rockers, I certainly see myself hanging out with you guys. All right, so number 8, would I do anything different on my journey? No. If I could start over, I would not do anything different if I could start my locks over. From the person that I chose to do my locks, to the products that I used, to the way that I locked my locks, to the way that the young girl locked my locks, I would not change not one thing. It's done me very well thus far. So for me to now in the present, seeing what I have, to go back and to start all over and to do something different, no, I just wouldn't. I am a very simple, like, matter of fact person. Like, if it is not broke, do not try to fix it. So that is me. All right. 9. The one thing I hate about my locks are that they're not a full head of hair. Again, I am not a person that has like full sets, a full set of hair. I just don't have that. So do I hate it? No. I mean, I appreciate what I am given, and I work with what I'm given. So to say that I hate it, that's probably being pretty much ungrateful. and I'm not ungrateful, but yeah, if I had to use that word, hate, is there anything I hate about my locks? That I just don't have a full head of hair. And the thing I probably would say next is sleeping with my locks. Even with like having a lock sock on or a lock tube to where they're totally enclosed, like sometimes it's very, very, very hard sleeping on the locks. Like you cannot, like I'm not a very good sleeper, okay? So I am all over my bed. So whether I have them totally out and uncovered or covered, it's still like sometimes I wake up and I'm like, oh my god, my neck. Like what is going on? Well, somehow the hair, the locks, whatever, I am just all intertwined, and then they're all around my neck, or they're like my back is like holding them down and I can't move. It's like crazy. That's uncovered. So with them covered, sometimes because I use the lock sock and I tend to put it on the top of my head so that, I don't know, they're all like draping over. I don't know, it's still like just really rough. It's a tough time sleeping with the locks. So I don't know, that's probably the two worst things. Am I going to tag anyone in this video? Yes. I am going to tag my sister, who probably has never vlogged at all. She's pretty much like me. I know she enjoys the videos because we talk about them often, but I don't think she's ever done a video, let alone a lock video. She is 9 months behind me in her lock journey. So where I am 5 years, 9 months, she is actually 5 years and probably a month. So I want to tag her, and anyone who has not done this lock tag, I'd like to tag you, as well as anyone who has had locks before. Anyone who may have had locks before, like, yeah, I want to tag you in this video. All right, so peace, blessings, one love, stay encouraged, and tag, you're it.